Are you sick and tired of your life being too damn easy? Are you just too good at everything? Is life just a little bit too perfect? Is your life getting a little boring? Are you bored with painting masterpieces with your dominant hand? Are you sick of using the same hand day after day? Spice up your life by failing at everyday tasks. Try using your non-dominant hand. Sick of painting masterpieces? Try painting one with your left hand. Hi, I'm Caroline and welcome to my corner. To start off, I completely fuck up this challenge by starting off with painting with my right hand because I'm just too damn used to it. Today, I wanted to spice up my painting life by painting with my left hand. We have a cute little visit from Ghost here. She tended to visit my painting a lot. I felt inspired today to paint my breakfast because I was cooking breakfast and needed an idea of what to paint, and so there it was. I was happy to be painting breakfast and I didn't really care about what the outcome was going to be, which lent a unique feel to this painting because I stopped caring so much and I was able to go crazy with color and shape and form and not put that pressure on myself, which can sometimes get overwhelming. I always start off with that quinacridone magenta. We love the quinacridone magenta around here. Sponsor me, please. Just the color, not any company, just the color. I go in and lay down my darks and lights and get this base of this painting going. A funny thing I've noticed when watching these paintings back is how I hold my paintbrush compared to when I paint with my right hand. When I'm painting with my right hand, I feel like it goes so much smoother. When I'm painting with my left, I can only paint in certain angles, and so I like to kind of twist my hand around the painting, and it blocks out quite a bit of what I'm doing, and so this video had to be trimmed down quite a bit. I did employ a lot of the big flat brushes in this painting because I didn't want to go too crazy on detail, and so by really focusing on the color mixing and with getting these big flat areas down, it helped create the fundamentals I needed for this painting, especially when I'm painting with my non-dominant hand. I lay down the teals and blues of the breakfast plate first by using a lot of lemon yellow and phthalo blue shade. And when I start painting these hash browns, which by the end of this painting, they still don't look like hash browns. My partner told me that they looked like flowers, but we're gonna roll with them here. They are hash browns. I go through this painting in sections, painting the plate, then the hash brown and the egg, and working on the egg and hash brown in kind of tandem. I can never quite get the highlights of the hash browns I needed, but I liked the general vibe and energy of the hash browns. And I honestly could barely hold myself back from painting the yolks of the eggs. That was like the part I was most excited for of this painting, was painting the yolks. And I just go in strong with a cadmium red hue and a lemon yellow, really getting bright, getting those shadows in, creating an orb of a yolk. Getting this like egg yolk that's like running onto the plate was like kind of my favorite part, blending it out. I'm coming in again on these hash browns just because I can't let them go, and I quickly lose hope and then move right onto the whites of the egg. And by placing these whites, it really starts to pull the painting together. I feel like it makes the eggs start to look like eggs. I'm trying to not go too bright white. I'm mixing in a tiny bit those yellows. I'm using a little bit of the hash brown hues to bring it in, and I'm careful about my shadow placement. I'm careful about how dark I'm going, and that way when I do place my shadows, they're really intentional, and I know where I'm going with these shadows. I'm bringing in a little bit of purple into the shadow of these eggs because the light parts of the eggs are more yellow, and so I'm gonna use a complementary color to transform the shadows and make it more of a purple hue. Here I am going in on the ketchup, my favorite part. I can't eat breakfast unless I have ketchup. I feel like, especially if I'm using hash browns and eggs and such, I feel like it's just such a essential part. It adds that little punch of flavor that you need. Ketchup flavor. I love it when I go back in on these yolks and make it runny in the egg whites and just try to blend it in because these yolks are messy, they're spreading. They're not just quite as perfect as the other yolk I have painted here. I love this little highlight I added onto these yolks. It just brings that final shine that wraps up the painting. It brings it really together. Ooh, these shadows, my favorite part, honestly. I just feel like it makes the eggs and hash browns feel like they're really there on the plate instead of just being like pasted on. I do go a little bit too bold in the shadows for the hash browns and kind of make it look like blueberries in my opinion, but it's okay. The egg shadows look really good. They look fantastic, and that's what matters to me. The final part here is bringing in the color of the table. I'm trying to paint the table in. I don't want this pink background truly showing through. I'm just trying to round this painting out. I'm trying to finish it and just leave a layer of color and finish it off. I had a lot of fun mixing things up. It made me feel more free. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe subscribe, like, and comment if you did. My name is Caroline, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.